Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from whatever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, Jubilee Party is preparing to have their NDC on 22nd of this month at Bomas of Kenya. And today they had a press briefing at the headquarters of Jubilee Party in Kileleshwa. And in that press briefing, there was the leadership, grassroots leadership across the country. So these leaders came together to shed light way forward ahead of the NDC. In that meeting, Jeremiah Kioni, the Secretary General, was there. Then we had the Vice Chair of Jubilee Party, David Murathe. If you listen to the speech from David Murathe, Murathe delivered coded message to William Samoei Ruto, but he was using unkind words. And again, he's warning Kenyans to prepare for the worst from this government. And he was reacting to the fight in a Jubilee Party between Kanini Kega and Jeremiah Kioni. According to him, the fight in Jubilee between Kanini Kega and Jeremiah Kioni is clear that there is someone who has vested interest because they chased him away from Jubilee Party, and now that he is in power, he wants to exert his revenge. That means he was addressing William Ruto directly, and he was telling him that you are the one sending Jeremiah Kanini Kega to disrupt Jubilee Party. According to David Murathe, and he is right, he's saying that William Ruto and his allies were saying that they have a plan. But if you look at the manner in which they're running this government, it confirms that these people are clueless, they do not have any plan, and they are misleading the country. Uhuru Kenyatta was forced to put VAT at 16, but he never went to 16. He left it at 18%. Today, we are talking about William Ruto, who is preparing a bill that want to put VAT at 16%. So Kenyans should prepare for the worst. So Jubilee Party is prepared for their NDC. And if you listen to the voice, the tone, and the body language, it tells you that these people are now coming out more open, more brilliant, and more courageous to address William Ruto directly. That means they are ready to reclaim their party, and they are ready to popularize for the party, and they are ready to face on William Ruto going forward. When you see Murathe speaking, Murathe is not speaking his mind. Murathe is just delivering the message from one Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. So Kenyatta is coming back. Kenya Kwanza should prepare, and they are insisting that Azimio is within, Jubilee Party is within Azimio la Umoja. They're not going to get out. Of course, they're reacting also to the letter that was written by Jeremiah Kioni in demand for one of the Jubilee Party member to be part of the bipartisan dialogue. Of course, that bipartisan dialogue is between the Kenya Kwanza coalition and the Jubilee and the Azimio coalition. So you will wonder, so Jubilee is demanding this as who? Is it in Kenya Kwanza or in Azimio, or what are they looking for? That was the question. So they are very clear. They are in Azimio. They will not get out. And going forward, they want to revamp the party. They are sending the representative on the ground to popularize and prepare for the NDC. After that NDC, I'm telling you, has happened, Jeremiah Kioni and the team will be removed from the frying pan direct to the fire. NDC is going to kick out those individuals the same way William Ruto and his team was kicked out from Jubilee Party. So without wasting time, I want to leave here with a video from David Murathe. Listen to him, subscribe, comment, and see you in our next video.
But for as long as you are not in the Kenya Gazette, whatever you resolve cannot hold. And that's what amazes us about the ORPP. How he keeps entertaining dysfunctioning of parties. Finally. If the Deputy Secretary General can call a NEC, then Gachagua can call a cabinet secretary. That's how absurd it is. You're actually saying Gachagua can call a cabinet meeting at now Karen, wasugumzie mambo ya cabinet na vile watatoa Ruto. Kwa sababu yeye ndio deputy president. You are a deputy and you only do what has been assigned by you, by whoever is holding the seat. Mpaka siku yenye utapatiwa hiyo kiti. Question.
Asante, Secretary General. Good afternoon. I think he has said it all. The status currently is that we're going full steam ahead with our preparations for the National Delegate Conference called by the party leader on the 22nd of May at the Bomas of Kenya. Who you see here as chairs of the branches from all over the country is an organ which is actually like the National Governing Council. But the highest organ of this party is the National Delegate Conference. This is the meeting when the tribunal said, go back and resolve your issues, internal disputes. The party leader called a NEC meeting. And at that meeting, we decided, kusema kweli ni delegates. Delegates akuja amu. Delegate wale walichagua hawa watu. Wao, kama wewe unataka kiti, uende kwa hiyo delegate conference, useme unataka nini? Hawa watu wakuchague. But you cannot impose yourself by what the SG is calling holding conferences in the street. Hata hapa juzi walifanyia kwa street. Mliona hiyo? Ingine in the bush. Pia walikuwa Lake Naivasha forest. And those of you who read like the ruling of the tribunal, when the registrar of political parties purported to acknowledge their letter and that their meeting happened, that letter, which was addressed to that so-called deputy and copied to us, was declared by the court null and void and of no consequential effect. In effect, it meant hiyo meeting haikuwa. Na kama hao ni wanaume, si wangekuja hapa? Kwa nini unaenda kutolea maneno huko kwa kichaka? Come here, come in a dignified way. Don't come here with 200 policemen, with 20 Land Rovers. Ati wametoka Kilimani na Kileleshwa. Kilimani has one police car. Kileleshwa has one car. That was a demonstration, although I'm told not to say it, ya kujua mwenye mbwa ni nani. It was a demonstration of who is wagging the tail. Na hii vita sio ya Kioni na Kaninikega, msidanganywe na mtu. Hii kuna mtu ambaye ako na haja sana, kwa sababu tulifukuza yeye kutoka chama ya Jubilee. Sasa anataka kutuonyesha kwa sababu yeye sasa ako mamlakani atajilipiza kisasi. Hii ni utoto. We have left them to continue with their lack of even of ideas. She gave them a chance. They said they had a plan. Nyinyi kweli mumeona plan? Mumeona plan hata nyinyi watu ya habari? Na bado things are going to get worse. And they better stop behaving as if we are constantly on the campaign trail. As G has said, however they got into that office, let them show us what they can do for the people of Kenya. The way it is right now, and that is where the party position is. We are in Azimio. We are supporting the Azimio programs, addressing the cost of living issues. Tayari umeambiwa na SG ile VAT waliweka 16. Uhuru was under pressure to put it 16. Aliangusha to 8. Saa hii na wao ndio walisema hawataongeza. Wameipeleka wapi? 16. Okay? hata hii nywele yako my dear.
We're in trouble.
Hata hii imeenda. I don't know about the eyelashes or the imagine. Yani anakufuata. I don't know, but I don't want to say more. All I want to say is to thank these chairs. The party is alive. The party is strong. From here, wao ndio wanaenda mashinani. Tutakutana tarehe 22 na tunawaalika you come muone yale yatakayoendelea. Hawa kama wako na wafuasi, walete wafuasi siku hiyo, waseme Jubilee itoke Azimio. Ama namna gani? Kwa sababu tulipitishia kuingia Azimio kwa delegate conference. So if they want to remove Jubilee from Azimio, wakuje na wafuasi wao, wapeane hiyo pendekezo. Ikipita tutatoka. Lakini isipopita wahame. Ama namna gani?
We have Rachel Chebet, who she knows what it means to be nominated. Nominated is a big honor. We use it properly, you become a national leader.
Asante sana. I enjoyed myself to the words of the SG and our vice chair. It's unfortunate that a government that is failing has no other business but to target Uhuru Kenyatta. And so I'm saying to my friend, because that's what he calls himself, my friend, you are targeting Uhuru Kenyatta, bring it on. Bring it on. And in fact, what you are doing is really helping us. Because the ridiculousness of the other side is making even Kenyans laugh. Last time I was here, I told you that they are not accepted on the other side. Now what is happening since they started purporting to put an acting party leader is that within themselves there is a fallout. I don't know why I'm an investigative journalist when you journalists should be knowing the truth. I think, as we said, I don't know where you find them under the trees, but as we say the truth. And the truth is that within them there is a fallout. Why? Because they come from the ground. And this chairman will tell you who are here, especially those who come from the regions where these MPs are, that the ground and the people who gave them votes are hostile. Very hostile. And I'm glad that we have vacant positions. And I'm asking the chairs, go back to your ground, get us the loyalists of Jubilee. Replacing them is easy. Because without Uhuru Kenyatta, they would not be members of